Good afternoon, everybody. Big Dog Northeast Colorado Storm Chasers live with you, giving the Friday Night Lights forecast. Friday Night Lights forecast. So, time for you to plop on and tell us what you want for your hometown team. I'll tell you that, of course, I'm from Brush, so mine's all about my Beet Diggers. This is my tennis team that I coach, but I'm a diehard Beet Digger fan here, so everybody knows that's going to be one of the forecasts that I'm going to be on. But you also will get your team recognized. All you got to do is go to the comments. Okay, click on comments, and you put on there Brush. Like I'll do this for me, for my town. So I say Brush Beet Diggers. Click that. It pops up in the chat for you. And that is how you get a forecast. And then you can tell me where they're at. So they'll be home tonight. So as you can see, I'll say they're at home game tonight at Beet Digger Stadium. And then I will tell you a forecast for that area. So I'm going to give you a forecast for the Beet Diggers for their home game tonight at Beet Digger Stadium. And then if you want to put yours on there for your team, I'll recognize your team as well. So I'm going to leave that to you to see who decides to do that. So let's dive into football forecast tonight. All right, so let's go for it. Here we go. We're going to go into the football forecast. So we pull the screen up here for all of you to look at. And we will go with our football forecast. I always check the live page just to make sure that everything's going the way I want it to. So when you see me clicking on it, that's just all I'm doing. It's just how I make sure it's all working okay. All right, so here we go. And I can see the stream here as well as it pops up on there. So all you got to do is tell me your team, and I'll put you on there. So let's go to Beet Digger forecast here at Beet Digger Stadium tonight. Hi, Don. Hope you're doing okay. Temperature currently is 81 degrees here in Fort Morgan. At the doghouse, I can't see it. I'll have to go over there and check to see. But here's the game day forecast for tonight's football game. Matter of fact, they are on 9 News Game of the Week. Brush Beet Diggers and Arvada Bulldogs. It was voted for the top vote for. Thank you, I appreciate it. They voted Brush as an Arvada game as the game of the week. So 9 News will be down here tonight, getting videos of the kids at the stadium, and then during the game they're going to get highlights to show it. So it's pretty cool that they got voted 9 News Game of the Week. So I'm pretty excited to see those kids go. So let's go with tonight. 7 o'clock kickoff. There you go. I'm going to put that up there on the screen. Oops, I went a little bit too far. I just wanted to rest my cursor there, but that's okay. We'll go kickoff temperature. You're looking at a temperature of 78 at kickoff. East-southeast winds at 7 tomorrow, or tonight, and then a relative humidity of 28%. Not much chance of a thunderstorm at all tonight. I think it's going to be a beautiful night. So you're going to have good football weather. That game's going to end around 9:30 because it's homecoming tonight. So you're looking at temperatures dropping around 67 degrees, 37% humidity. It's tomorrow that things are going to change, and I'll keep going on that until I see people putting their teams up there they want me to talk about. Because all you got to do is just put your team name there, and I'll recognize your team. If we don't know who your team is, we'll put them up there on the screen so everybody can see them for you. So if you have any hometown teams, just let me know. Okay, I'd appreciate it. So tomorrow, though, is a bit of a concern for me. Tomorrow we have a cold front finally coming through, guys. Finally a cold front coming through. Okay, so 30% chance of showers is the forecast. And if you're from Brush tomorrow, you know that tomorrow is Oktoberfest. So it's a big, big event here in Brush. So if you want to go to Oktoberfest here in Brush, you want something to do, come to Brush, come visit our community. We'll be there. Actually going to be with my wife at her booth. She'll be working with the hospital. But I'll have some Big Dog stickers ready to go. I'll go grab some at school and bring them with me and hand those out to people as well. So if you want a Big Dog Northeast Colorado Storm Chaser sticker, come see me at that. Come visit with me. Come say hi. Whatever it takes, just come and visit, and I would appreciate it. And that's going to be at tomorrow's Oktoberfest, downtown Brush. It starts early in the morning. I believe it's like a 9 or 10. I don't know exactly. And then it goes all day. But there is a lot of changes that are going to happen tomorrow during the Oktoberfest. So I just want you all to be aware of that. Tomorrow it's going to start out really nice. It's going to be wonderful. It's going to be 80s, mid 80s, and people are going to be loving it. But then things go downhill. Okay? Things are going to show our changes first. We're going to have a cold front start coming through. You're going to see the winds increasing. They'll be like 10 miles an hour to start off the day, but then tomorrow afternoon, they're going to pick up to 18 to 23 miles an hour. They could gust as high as 37 miles an hour for tomorrow. That's a pretty big increase of winds, and you're going to see a chance of thunderstorms before 9 o'clock tomorrow night, and then we're going to see the weather flip. Okay, so remember we were 85 tomorrow, right? Wait, Sunday, it's only going to be 68 degrees is the high temperature. 68 by Sunday. Monday, things are going to get even cooler. 62 for a high temperature. Look at those lows, around 43 degrees for Monday night, Tuesday night, and even Sunday and Monday night. It's going to be really cool temperatures. So we're really diving into fall here in northeastern Colorado. So there's your forecast for Brush and Fort Morgan areas. Now it's time for you to put your teams on there. All you got to do for me, folks, this is Friday Night Lights forecast. You tell me your hometown school and your mascot. I'll pop you a forecast in for you wherever they're playing. You just tell me where they're playing at tonight, and I'll put in a forecast for you. I'm going to also give you this update here. You just got to type it in the comments, guys. That's all you got to do is what team you're cheering for this weekend. And tomorrow, though, we got a marginal chance. So there's that threat for tomorrow. There's northeastern Colorado. You can see that we go to marginal threat tomorrow with wind and hail as a possibility for thunderstorms tomorrow. So if you have a booth or you're going to be at the Oktoberfest, you might want to prepare for that in case things do change rather quickly. And I think things will come in very quickly. It just depends on the timing of the storm when it's going to come through. And I'll show you what it looks like here. I think it's on visible satellite as it's entering its way in here. So let's take a look at that satellite imagery, which I just love. You know, I'm a diehard fan of the satellites. I think they're so cool now that we've got this GOES satellite imaging. It's just so beautiful to see these clouds. And I want to show you this real quick. Here we go. So you can see here, there's that cold front approaching. It's not going to be here till tomorrow. Okay, but there's that cold front way over here. You can see this whole thing here is getting ready to start coming in. So yeah, it's going to be kind of windy, cooler by tomorrow, and things are going to definitely change. And you can see these beautiful clouds here in mountains and stuff. Those are fair weather clouds. I can tell you that right now. But wait till tomorrow when that cold front cuts through. It's going to cut right through this region here, and it's going to drop the temps. So it's going to be nice and cool. So do me a favor. Type in your hometown school that's playing tonight, and I'll give you a forecast for your area there. So all you got to do is type them in the comments. Hey, Crystal, how are you? I know we don't like the wind, but the cooler weather, it's definitely time. It's definitely time for cooler weather. I cannot wait. I'm excited. I don't know if this is the end of the 80s for us, but I do think that the 80s are gone for the next probably 5 days. We'll be in the 60s and 70s. Wouldn't be surprised to see a day where it's in the 50s. That would be Monday. If things really get going, I think there's a chance we could see temperatures only, and I truly mean only, in the 50s. So we'll see what happens. So go ahead, put your hometown school up there, everybody. I'd love to see it and cheer for your hometown. Fleming Wildcats. Thanks, Susan. I knew you'd do something for me if you were on there. Good for you. I'm glad that you're showing your pride. Fleming Wildcats. First of all, let's show you guys the Fleming Wildcats because they're always pretty cool to watch on high school. So let's get their image up. They're usually in purple. Whoops, I said purple. I meant green. There you go. Fleming Wildcats are playing tonight. Okay, and we'll see what is their game at home, Susan. Let me know for sure, but I'll give you a hometown forecast for Fleming. Okay, so I'm going to type in Fleming, Colorado here for you. Okay, it's going to give me the closest town to you in Logan County, which we know there, and then we'll hit go. And there we go. So let's go here to the hourly weather forecast. Fleming most likely will play around, I'm assuming, thanks, yeah. I'm just glad to do something here in a while. I've been trying to do this more on Fridays, Crystal, to help out. I'm going to assume that Fleming probably will play an earlier game than 7 o'clock. So I'm going to venture to guess around 4. So let's give you a 4 o'clock forecast for the Fleming area there, for the Fleming Wildcats. 85 degrees, low humidities, but you're going to have some southeast winds 14 to 22 miles an hour. And you can also see by the end of game time, and I'll give you two game time end possibilities. It could be over at 7 o'clock if it is 75 and a moisture at 37. But if you do have lights and you do go into the Friday night lights, you're looking at temperatures by 9 o'clock going at 68 down to 42 degrees. 6 p.m. is kickoff. Thank you. So 6 p.m. is the kickoff tonight for Fleming. So yeah, 79 degrees at 6. It'll be so nice, and you'll be done about 8:30. So you're looking at around 71 degrees for you guys in Fleming tonight. So good luck to the Fleming Wildcats tonight. Hopefully they get a victory for them. I'll let you know that Brush is playing Arvada tonight. It's our homecoming night tonight, so hopefully things hold well. I think it'll be nice, perfect night for fall football here in northeastern Colorado. So there you go. Good luck to the Fleming Wildcats and the Brush Beet Diggers. That's the two teams we've had so far in the comments. Let's see what else we have. Let me just come back to my screen here to look, and it'll tell me if I have anybody on the YouTube side, because I'm also streaming live on YouTube right now. So any other teams, you're welcome. Good luck to them. All right, so let's go. Anybody else have any hometown teams they want me to do a forecast for? Let me know. I will do it right now for you. That's what I'm here to do today, is give you an update. And now tomorrow, of course, like I said, weather's going to change for us. So if you're going, I would invite you to come to Brush. I'm going to be giving away some stickers at the hospital booth. They'll be having a booth, but I'll carry some on the side for me to go and be ready to go and hand those out for Big Dog stickers. So thanks, Teresa. Yeah, go Diggers. Tonight's a big game. Tonight, the Big Diggers could be 5-0 tonight. If they win tonight, they will be 5-0, and it's been a while since we were undefeated in that, in the season like this. So they're really tough. Last I watched on some of the polls. One poll has Brush ranked 5th, and one poll has Brush ranked 2nd in the state. So we'll see what happens. This is a really good team to watch for football. So if you're coming down for the homecoming game tonight, make sure you probably need a light jacket, if anything, but I think it's going to be a beautiful night here in Brush. And also, if you're coming to the Brush game, this is pretty cool. A lot of cool things going on tonight. They have the catering truck out there. It's the high school catering truck they're bringing. So they're going to be selling things tonight. St. Mary's in Colorado Springs. All right. Let's see. It's on KTP. Philip, best friend. What's going on on the boys in Stratton? So, Chris, let's do. Are they in Stratton? Is what I'm understanding. Just let me know for sure. That's where they're playing at. St. Mary's, though. Let's talk about St. Mary's, and that's in Colorado Springs. Let's see if I can find them. St. Mary's, Colorado Springs. Let's see if I can see what they look like here. So give me a second here. See if it loads up here. Oh, that's a beautiful cathedral in Springs. Okay. I'm doing great, Chris. I really am. Let's see. They're going to be in Stratton, is what I understand from you. Just clarify that for me if I know. But let's go to Stratton and give a forecast for them real quick. Let me back up here real quick. If my understanding is correct, St. Mary's is playing in Stratton, but let's just see. Let's go to Stratton, Colorado. Here we go. Kit Carson County. Oh, she's selling. Wait, your daughter's going to be here in Brush, Crystal? Let me know for sure. That would be cool. Make sure that she comes and sees me. Okay, here we go. Ready for this? So, folks, this is from Goodland, Kansas. So this is for the Stratton area, and you can see their forecast. Look what their forecast is for tomorrow. 83, patchy, blowing, dust, and windy. And look at those thunderstorm chances. 50% chance of thunderstorms for tomorrow. But let's go to tonight's forecast, because tonight's big for us. We got to get some football weather in. So if that game, I'm going to be assuming it starts at 6 o'clock. So we'll go here, rest that cursor there, 84 degrees. And then by 9 o'clock, it's going to be 71 degrees and being beautiful there. So things are going to be well in the Stratton area. And I'm assuming St. Mary's Academy, maybe? I've never heard of St. Mary's Academy. So let's see if I'm correct or not. I don't know. St. Mary's Catholic School Angels. Oh, okay. I don't think I've heard of that before. St. Mary's High School Boys Varsity Football. I don't know. I'm not sure. Make sure I'm getting it right for you here, Chris, because I want to make sure I get the right team for you. So, yeah. And then I don't think I showed you the Brush Beet Diggers one, everybody, for those that are watching. Here we go, Brush Beet Diggers. There's ours. There's for us. That's our logo and stuff. We're pretty well known. There's Digger Dan. Stood by Digger Dan yesterday at the pep rally. That was kind of awesome to see him being there. Goat milk, huh? Camel milk and others. Soaps too. Crystal's daughter is going to be there. So if you're at the Oktoberfest, everybody, and you're watching this, make sure you stop by and visit Crystal's daughter as she's selling that stuff. So let's get there. Chris, can you just verify for me one more time if I was supposed to show the game in Colorado Springs or Stratton? You know what? I'm just going to be safe. I'm going to do Colorado Springs forecast too, Chris, just to be safe. Maybe you meant Colorado Springs and you got somebody else in Stratton. I just want to make sure I got that comment right. But let's still do Colorado Springs forecast. Colorado Springs. Colorado, there we go. Let's do their forecast here real quick. This is at KCOS, their airport, reporting 86 today currently going on. And then let's go to the forecast for tonight for Colorado Springs, folks. 6 and 7 o'clock, you're looking at temperatures of 80 degrees and 19% humidity. That's low humidity, and that's actually pretty dry air. And then by 9 o'clock, 68 and temperature and humidity at 32. So perfect night for football, even in Colorado Springs or Stratton. So again, things are going to be changing. Like I said, tomorrow, there's the forecast for tomorrow. This is not today. This is tomorrow's. Wind and hail are going to be the threats for northeastern Colorado. I think in these areas here, you're looking more of a windstorm than anything that's going to be creating a lot of wind havoc for those folks in eastern and far southeastern Colorado. And this is into Sunday. You'll see the marginal threat is in for Sunday. So, yeah, so we'll see how it goes. Hopefully things don't get too terrible or with the severe outbreak. Low potential for day 4, day 5, 6, day 7, and day 8. So that's a good thing. Let's go to the Climate Prediction Center real quick and just kind of show you what we have there for some outlooks. We're waiting to see if anybody else has anything. 8 to 14 day temperature outlook, as you can see here, above normal for the next 8 to 14 days, but we still have almost a near normal or just a little bit above for moisture for the next 8 to 14 days here for Colorado. And you can see here below normal in the southeast, as they're not going to get the best when it comes to moisture for them. Let's go to the 6 to 10 day outlook here just to be safe. This is 6 to 10 days. You can see way above normal temperature, as you can see, which we are today, or well, not right now, but today we are. And I think in about 6 to 10 days, this could bounce up again, and then we'll be near normal. And you can see below precipitation average for those locations. All right. Just want to finalize, unless anybody has anything else, we can sure pull up the models for tomorrow and show you what they look like as well. In case anybody pops another team on there, I'll wait and see if anybody adds another team for me to do a forecast for your high school team. Here's the NAM for tomorrow. We can make this work tomorrow. Or excuse me, this is actually for today. Let me make the reflectivity run. It'll start with today and then kind of go into tomorrow. So you can see here, this is 6 hours out, and that cold front's getting closer, 9, 12, 15, and then you can see 21 hours out. This cold front's starting to get a lot closer, 24, and then we start getting into the afternoon tomorrow. There's that cold front coming through, everybody, and that's where 30 hours out, and you can see things are going to change for northeastern Colorado as that cold front comes through. So that's what's going to happen for us for tomorrow again. So, all right. Nobody else has any schools that they want me to talk about, so I'm going to come back here to the main screen here to everybody and get closed up for today. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Let me come back, hit the wrong button. Okay, so good luck to your football teams tonight. Hope your teams do well. Don't forget, if you're here, if you're going to be in Brush, the Bee Diggers play tonight. Got a big game, home game against Arvada. It's homecoming tonight, big festivities and stuff. So come join us. Game kickoff is at 7 p.m. 9 News will be here at 5 o'clock. And 6 o'clock is going to be kind of full at the stadium with a lot of people coming to watch the game. So it's going to be a fun night for everybody. So hopefully you can join us. I don't know where my glasses are. I haven't found them. Did you ever find them? No, she didn't find my glasses either. My wife's in the background there. She didn't find any of them as well. So hopefully you enjoy that. You're welcome, Crystal. Good luck to your schools tonight, everybody. Hopefully they win as well. But we're hoping that our Bee Diggers will maintain 5-0 tonight and get that record up to 5-0 and undefeated. And I'm excited. It's their first game in league play, so they'll be 1-0 in league. And it'll be a tough battle for them as they work through the Patriot League, which is a very tough division to play football in. I got to get going here in a little bit. I might even take a nap because I feel like I'm a little bit behind on things today, but I hope that helps. Hope you guys enjoy our Friday Night Lights forecast. I'll try to stay on every Friday. This is my Friday again. Next Friday, I'll try to be back on again to let you know what the forecast is going to be. So, you bet. Oh, Phil and I used to get out to the games in Stratton. That's cool. You're welcome, Chris. I'm glad. So, all right, that's it, everybody. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend. Stay safe, stay dry. Watch the wind. You might want to tie down any furniture, but that cold front's going to make some big changes. So we're going to go from 80s, maybe even as high or to low as high temperatures in the high 50s coming up by Monday and Tuesday. So that's it. Be careful. Thanks for watching. Stay safe and have a great weekend, everybody. Bye now.